Halsted Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
And welcome to game number 5 here of the 2025 Buffalo Wild Wings Cobber Classic on yourliveevent.com. I'm Chase Miller alongside Chris Crick with us here. Thanks to Grace Lear running camera for the first 4 games. Brady Siebels will be on with us here for the final 2 games at the conclusion of the Henning Hornets going up against the Vikings of Pelican Rapids. Pelican Rapids, the number 1 rated team here in the latest poll that comes at you in Minnesota for Class A boys basketball as well. Henning is the number 6 rated team here in the state of North Dakota when it comes to Class A. The Hornets at 5-0 in the season. Pelican Rapids sits at 4-0. We'll take a quick break. When we come back on our pregame show, brought to you in part by Bicker Inc., we'll talk about the matchups here, what these teams have done so far on the season, get to our starting lineups, that and more still to come here from Concordia on yourliveevent.com.
Winter is coming. Are you ready? At Agassi Sales, we'll help you build the snow removal fleet you need now. With Hyundai Construction Equipment Snow Lease Program, you'll get flexible financing, low monthly rates, and even the option of 6 months on, 6 months off. Plus, every machine is backed by our certified service department. Call Agassi Sales at 888-836-4029 or visit agassisales.com. Agassi Sales, your partner for power and reliability.
Treat yourself to a great career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Team up with quality people making quality products. Full-time and year-round in a stable business. With great pay and benefits including time off available from day one. American Crystal Sugar Company invests in you to promote your continued growth and career advancement. Grow your career doing your best work within the world's best beet sugar company. Apply online today at AmericanCrystalCareers.com.
This is Drew Ness, your local ag business banker at American Federal Bank in Ada. Over my nearly 2-decade career, I've prided myself on being a relationship lender, listening to my customers, and providing custom-tailored solutions based on their financial goals. With true local decision-making done right here in the Red River Valley, you can be sure American Federal Bank will be with you every step of the way. Call 784-7121 or stop by the office and visit with me, Drew Ness, your local experienced ag business banker at American Federal Bank in Ada. Member FDIC.
This is about our future.
A future that starts with us.
A future that starts today.
And we'll do it
together. We realize that in order to make a difference,
we need to embrace our differences.
Because it's our differences
that drives our greatness. And it all starts here.
A place where we can be part of a team, part of a dream.
And given the tools to pursue the unseen.
A place that we all belong.
And we all belong.
Here.
High school hoops tonight here from Memorial Auditorium as we made our way from the morning to the early afternoon, now to latter afternoon here before we get to the evening. Still got 2 more games coming at you here later tonight as well, with Detroit Lakes and Fargo Davies due up next. That opening tip is scheduled for 6:30. Then the nightcap will feature Moorhead and West Fargo Horace at 8:15. Earlier today, you saw Oak Grove over Barnesville, 85-74. Ryder Soper had 20 points in the win for the Grovers. From there, Breckenridge able to be 8 points better than Underwood. Cooper Roberts from the Cowboys with 17 points and 11 rebounds. St. Peter down Central Cass 90-71. Owen Potts with 18 points. Cash Lorange with 17 for the Central Cass Squirrels, and the Perm Yellow Jackets with Cypress Thiel coming at you with 19 points in the contest as the Perm Yellow Jackets take down Park Christian 56-54. For Henning, the Hornets, head coach is Randy Mizagatis with wins over Lake Park, Ottoman, Battle Lake, Bertha, Hewitt, Pillager, and defeated Monaga most recently 80-29 on Monday here for Henning, as the Hornets averaging 79 points per game, defensively giving up 40 points per contest. Here for the Hornets, taking a look at last year at the Cobber Classic, Henning defeated Central Cass 70-59. Well, for Pelican Rapids, the Vikings under the guidance of head coach John Gullensrud 4-0 on the season here, averaging 75 points per game. Defensively, giving up 53 points per contest with wins over Perm, DGF, Hawley, and most recently Wadena Tier Greek on Tuesday, 77-35 here for Pelican Rapids under head coach John Gollingsrud. This is our pregame show brought to you in part by Bicker Inc. Find some savings with your bottom line before the end of the year runs out with Bicker Inc. And check out their exclusive year-end truck tire sale. Buy now and take advantage of unbelievable prices. Call Bicker Inc. at 218-456-SHOP. That's 218-456-7467. Or stop in to Bicker Inc. in Ada and Halstead, Minnesota as well. So one of these two teams is going to pick up a loss here for the first time this season. And taking a look at the most recent Class A boys basketball poll in the state of Minnesota, Pelican Rapids, the Vikings, the number 1 team, while on the opposite side for Henning, the Hornets, they are the number 6 rated team here in the state of Minnesota. Cherry number 2, Red Lake County at number 3, Hills Beaver Creek number 4, and Dawson Boy number 5. Just moments ago, number 10, Park Christian went down, but it will be Henning the Hornets against the Vikings of Pelican Rapids. We'll take a quick break, and we come back after this. Starting lineups and the opening tip, that is next from Concordia.
I'm Molly, and I have lived here a little over 3 years now. I like the open spaces here and being able to go in and out. I like the fact that I don't have stairs or elevators. I just have most everything that I need close at hand.
Lakes Community Co-op Feed Division carries a wide variety of products, from bagged feeds to livestock equipment, bulk custom feeds, and they can assist you with all your farm and ranch needs with on-farm analysis for ration balancing, problem solving, and feed mixing. Lakes Community Co-op can help your bottom line with controlled feed costs and maximum production. For more information on the Lakes Community Co-op Feed Division, visit lakescommunitycoop.com.
Tired of feeling anxious stepping in and out of your tub? This is Gina, the owner of Style Safe. We're a locally owned company that specializes in tub-to-shower conversions, walk-in tubs, stair lifts, and ramps. Since opening in 2010, we've helped thousands of people maintain independence. Call Style Safe now for a free estimate within 200 miles of Fargo and get $1,000 off on a tub-to-shower conversion. Experience comfort and confidence at home with Style Safe. 701-356-5090.
Buffalo Wild Wings, 2 entrees, 2 sides, and 2 drinks for $19.99? Deal that good makes me glad I brought a date.
Wow, B-Dubs Pick 6 for $19.99? You sure know your way to a girl's heart.
Buffalo Wild Wings, 2 entrees, 2 sides, and 2 drinks for $19.99? Deal that good makes me glad I brought a date.
Wow, B-Dubs Pick 6 for $19.99? You sure know your way to a girl's heart.
At Concordia, students come to be challenged. They come to impact the affairs of the world. They come to belong, to connect, to cheer each other on. They come to create. They come to lead. They come to learn, live boldly, make lifelong friends, and meet the challenges of a changing world. Turn your passion into purpose at Concordia College.
Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. Choosing the right bank for your financial needs can be challenging with the many choices available. Dakota Heritage Bank is pleased you're interested in knowing more about what they can do for you. The Dakota Heritage Bank community bank setting is a strong advantage they have over larger, less personal banks. Customers are more than account numbers. They are friends and neighbors. Working together, Dakota Heritage Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
As we come back here on our pregame show, as we transition to our starting lineups, brought to you in part by both West Main Pizza in Ada and the Rail District in Dilworth, and alongside the American Crystal Sugar Company. For Pelican Rapids in their white attire here today with Ethan Eisman, a 5'11 junior guard, with Miguel Torres, a 6'3 senior. Also from there you have Mr. Hovland, a 5'9 senior. Hovland at 5'9". Grady Larson, a 6'2 junior forward. And from there, Jack Welsh, a 6'8 senior forward. Again, Eisman, Torres, Hovland, alongside from there, Larson and Welsh here in the starting lineup for the Pelican Rapids Vikings in this contest. As we transverse from there to the Henning Hornets, as Henning will go like this. Randy Mizagatis, the head coach, is Wiedrich. Zach, the 6-foot junior. Dawson Brushman, the 6-foot senior. Todd Bierke, a 6'3 junior, with Ryan Despard, a 5'10 senior, and Mr. Kale Mizagatis, a 6'3 senior. So Wiedrich, Bushman, Bierke, Despard, and Mizagatis here for Henning, the Hornets. Randy, the father to Mr. Kale, is the head coach here at 5-0 on the season. That's our starting lineups, brought to you in part by American Crystal Sugar Company. Go to crystalsugar.com or check out West Main Pizza in both Dilworth and alongside Ada. You can stop on by throughout the week, Monday through Friday, for $7.95. We'll get you a great lunch deal, whether a bowl of soup with some breadsticks and a fountain drink, or an 8-inch one-topping pizza with a fountain drink, all at West Main Pizza for $7.95. We get you ready for game number 5 of 7 here this afternoon inside Memorial Auditorium, as Henning in their black attire will be going right to left as I see it, left to right as you see it, opposite of the way here at Memorial Auditorium. This one is up and we're underway. Opening tip at 4:39 here for the Cobber Classic between these two ranked opponents in Class A in Minnesota. For Pelican Rapids, they will go up top. Larson sees this man pressure defense on the way for the Henning Hornets. Now it's to Welsh, right-handed side. They'll handle it now with Eisman. Eisman able to slip this one to Torres. Torres loses it on the dribble, and it will be intercepted here to Henning as the Hornets will race up the floor to the near sideline. Despard with the ankle cross, able to leave it back up top to Mizagatis as he leaves it now to Todd Bierke. Bierke looking for a teammate. Bierke able to rip this one through. 20 seconds on the shot clock now to Brushman. Make that Bushman, excuse me. Wiedrich back up top. Kale Mizagatis will spin, shoot this one off the iron. Can't get it. Rebound here to Larson, his first of the contest. Up the near sideline, making his way, trying to have a little Euro step. Shot will be off the mark, no good, as Bierke clears the miss of Welsh. Mizagatis crossing over left to right, drive kick. With it is Wiedrich, three-pointer, off the mark, no good. And a loose ball will go to Larson, his second board early on here on the Lakes Community Cooperative scoreboard. Pelican Rapids left-handed side. Torres will take the rub screen there from Larson, looking for Larson on the pick and roll, nothing there. Able to reverse this one to Hovland, now to the right-handed side as that goes to Eisman. Back to Hovland here, left wing to Torres. Torres taking that screen, looking for a teammate, nothing there. Shot clock working at 10 seconds. Hovland right-handed side for the Vikings as they will handle this one off to Welsh. Welsh looking to spin and back his defender down, can't. Torres here at the right wing, back to Welsh, gets the shot off before the horn. Three-pointer grazes the front iron, and Mizagatis will come up with the loose ball. Heading in the front court, Mizagatis will leave it right-handed side. That'll be to Bierke. Bierke on the right pocket here now for Henning. Man pressure defense by Hovland. With it, able to go right-handed side. Here goes Bushman, rising. Three-pointer is long. Rebound on the interior here for Eisman. First board of the game for Eisman in transition. Now to Torres. Torres able to spin his way inside and finishes for two. Miguel Torres gets the opening 2 points on the board, as it'll be for Pelican Rapids on the Lakes Community Cooperative scoreboard. Henning will see this one now for Bierke. Bierke taking a couple of dribbles to the right wing. He's going to attack the paint. Bierke makes his way for the foul and the continuation, count it. Todd Bierke ties this one up early on at 2 apiece. Foul assessed on Pelican Rapids. It'll be on Grady Larson, his first, and the team's first of the first half. Free throw opportunity on the way here for Bierke. Both these two teams averaging in the 70s this season. Free throw is up and good. for Henning, averaging 79 points per contest. Pelican Rapids at 75 as Pelican will see this one to the right-handed side with Hovland. Hovland taking the screen, bounce pass on the interior as this one goes to Larson. Wraparound pass to the left pocket. Left wing three is up, no good. Rebound will come down and Mizagatis will come away with the loose ball. Mizagatis stop, pop, transition, jumper, nothing but twine. The 6'3" senior guard racks him up. He's got 3, and Henning now takes their largest lead early at 4. Torres will see this one to Larson. Back to Torres here to the right baseline, getting walled off. Torres trying to spin, jumper from 6 feet, halfway down, can't get it. And Mizagatis will get the loose ball up the floor, and then a turnover as Welsh gets back well defensively. Pelican Rapids, they have numbers. Torres, nice pass inside. Welsh nearly flushed it down. Jack did finish, though, with the 2 points with 14:40 left to play in the opening half. Mizagatis will see this one. That's Kale in the front court now. Vikings, man pressure defense. This one goes to the high post of Bierke. Bierke going to spin at the left elbow. Looks for a teammate. Mizagatis nearly lost the basketball, able to handle it. Bounce pass on the inside for Henning. That goes to Bushman. Back up top to the right wing to Bierke. Bierke looking for the up and under. Off the window, got it to go. Todd Bierke now with 5 early on to lead the floor here for the junior forward for the Henning Hornets. 8-4, Hornets out in front. Welsh taking a couple hard dribbles to the right baseline. Hovland now to Torres. Torres will see it with Larson here for the Vikings. Taking a couple hard dribbles. Here's Larson off the window. Good for 2. Grady Larson, third player in the scoring column for the Vikings, as now for the Hornets with Mizagatis. We'll see this one here. Sets it up in the half court for the Hornets. Taking a little rub screen here, crossing over. Looking for a teammate on the interior. Nothing there now to Despard. Ryan back up top now to Wiedrich. Wiedrich with the paint opening up. Easy layup for 2. Zach gets in the scoring column for his first field goal of the late afternoon. Park Rapids with Hovland in the front court. Gives this one to Welsh. Welsh will see it here. Able to drive now to Torres. Torres will see a jumper from the baseline. Tickles a twine. Able to handle that one here for Pelican Rapids with Torres. He's got 4. As Henning in the front court now for the Hornets. Bounce pass to the right wing. This one goes to Bierke. Bierke sees it here. Sets it up in the half court. Taking a couple of dribbles. Looking backdoor on the fine. Nice pass on the extra fine. Here goes Mizagatis. 3-pointer from the left wing. Grazes the front iron, no. Rebound, though, for Wiedrich. Putback is going to be off the iron. No good. As Eisman corrals a loose ball. Ball will quickly go the other side of the floor. Torres looking for a teammate. This one goes on the inside. Spin by Larson off the window. Good move by Grady. He was spinning before he got the ball. Tied up at 10 apiece. With 12:20 to play here in the first half. As for Henning right now, the Hornets will see Bushman. Bushman with it on this little weave. Wiedrich taking a couple hard dribbles. Looks for a teammate. Hands this one off now to Ryan. Despard. We'll see this one up and over on the pass to Wiedrich. Wiedrich at the right wing. Mizagatis on the baseline to the free throw line. Leaves it left-handed side. Bierke going to stop inside. Able to run it through off the window for 2. Patient offense results in points. And Bierke now has 7. 3 field goals with a free throw. As the Hornets back up by 2. 6 minutes into this contest here on YourLiveEvent.com. With it right wing, Larson able to make his way to Torres. He'll rise, shoot, 3-pointer, going to be off the heel of the rim, and rebound to Wiedrich. Mizagatis, we'll see it here at the right wing, able to drive inside the paint, drive and kick left-handed side. 3-pointer is up, 3-pointers off the mark, no good. Loose ball will eventually be won here for Pelican Rapids, as Pelican Rapids with Grady Larson sees it in the front court. We'll get our first foul of the contest here for Henning, as the Hornets will pick up their first of the contest, as this one will be on Mizagatis. A couple of substitutions as Farah Sadiq will check in, a 5'11 senior. Also checking in here will be Roysum, the 6'5 junior forward here for Pelican Rapids, and also CJ, as the 6'2 sophomore Faye will check in as well here for Pelican Rapids. This ball will come to the near sideline for the Vikings. Now we'll see this as they whip it around on the little flex cut. With it now is Farah on the interior. This one able to spin inside for 2 here for Roysum. So Roysum gets 2 points, and Pelican Rapids ties this one up at 12 apiece. Well, for the Hornets, Mizigatis, we'll see it here. Got Bushman on with Bierke. Also now Beck Thorson, the 5'9" junior guard. Into the paint goes Mizigatis, able to spin. Shot going to be a tough one. Off the mark, no good. Rebound here for Farah. That'll be his first. Vikings looking to take the lead in transition. Right-handed scoop shot, no. Rebound, put back inside the cylinder. Rattles off the iron, and eventually the loose ball will come down, and it will be a foul on the floor. Foul assessed here on Pelican Rapids. This will be on CJ. His first, the team's second. As we'll see Miguel Torres checking in now for the Vikings. 10:28 left to play in the opening half on the Lakes Community Cooperative scoreboard here. Go to lakescommunity.com. Energy Solutions, C-stores to meet markets and more at Lakes Community Cooperative. Hornets here with Bierke. Sees this one at the left wing. Free throw line extended. Bierke will handle this now to Despard, or looking to. Gives it to the high post. That'll go to Ryan. Mizigatis, top of the key. Gets walled off here, looking for the crossover. Mizigatis here, able to spin. 13-footer is up off the mark, no good. And a board here to the sophomore guard as CJ gets a loose ball up the other side. With this one goes Welsh off the window for 2. Jack's got 4 and a timeout on the floor. We'll break as well. 9:51 left to play in the opening half. It's Pelican Rapids up by 2.
When you buy your propane from Lakes Community Co-op, you get the propane from the pro without the pain. The pro from Lakes Community Co-op starts with the service, monitoring systems, budget programs, online bill pay with additional services from Lakes Community Co-op. They set the tank, fill the tank, monitor and deliver propane as you need. Call 1-888-935-2281 to get propane to you from Lakes Community Co-op. For more information, visit lakescommunitycoop.com.
For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Local voices from local radio.
Timeout's brought to you in part by Freedom Fuel in Ada on Highway 9. See the American flag at Freedom Fuel. They're a quick, convenient store, and don't forget the pet wash at Freedom Fuel as well. 14-12 in favor of Pelican Rapids after the timeout here for the Henning Hornets. They'll have 4 remaining. 2 fouls here on Pelican Rapids, 1 on the Hornets, as this is a loose ball, as Mizigatis will give it to Despard here. Taking a couple of dribbles to the right wing, crossing over, leaves it left, and inside here goes Bierke. Bierke with it, able to skip this one to Thorson back up top. Now it's going to be a couple of hard dribbles here for Wiedrich, and a foul will be assessed on the way here for Pelican Rapids. Foul will make its way as this one will be on Farah. As Sadiq will pick up the foul, that'll be his first. As this one makes its way to the right-handed side of Bierke. Bierke handling the basketball, taking a couple hard dribbles, spinning, trying to finish with the left hand, and does so. Todd Bierke now with 9, 4th field goal here of the half, and we're tied at 14. 2, 10, 12, and 14. Now a bingo card. This is where we've been tied so far. As for Pelican, they'll see it left in its side. Farah gives it back up top to Torres, and a foul away from the ball, and this one will actually be on Park Rapids, or excuse me, on Pelican Rapids here. As the foul will be assessed, and the 4th one on the way. Foul will be on Roysum, his first. Just with a hold offensively, not allowing, almost like an illegal screen, not allowing the defender to get through. So Pelican will pick up the foul as this one goes here for Despard to the paint off the window for 2, and it'll be an offensive charge. So negate the field goal as Ryan will get called for the offensive player control foul, his first and the team's second. 8:47 here in the opening half before we get to our halftime show, brought to you in part by Lynn Ford's Insurance Agency. As Pelican Rapids looking for a little horn set here. Faji will see it right-handed side to Torres. Torres will rip through the paint off the window for two. Miguel Torres now with 6. 2-point lead, back and forth we go here in this two teams, top 5 in Class A in North Dakota. The Vikings number 1, Henning at number 6. The Hornets right-handed side. Mizigatis will take a three-pointer. This one swirls out, no good. Rebound going to be won here by Roysum, his first. Pelican Rapids was looking for an illegal screen, nothing granted, but the Henning Hornets unable to capitalize. Welsh here right to the key to Roysum. Gives this one to the handoff as it now gets reversed around the horn. Walsh will come up with it. He's going to attack the paint. Walsh off the window. Can't get it. And a rebound on the interior for Bjerke. Up the near sideline goes Wiedrich. Wiedrich to the right pocket as Thorson looks for a teammate. Finds one here with Zach. Wiedrich inside the paint. Off the window. Good for 2. Wiedrich now with 4, and we're netted at 16 apiece. As Pelican Rapids bounce pass to the left-handed side. They'll see it with Roysum. Roysum now to Jack Welsh, the 6'3", 6'8" senior. Sees it up top. Faji will see it on the interior, extra fine. Farah going to make his way, a little slip pass. This one gets intercepted for a moment, then regrouped on the way for Roysum. After the deflection, able to stay with it. There was a 6'5" junior forward. Henning in the front court now. We'll handle this one with Bjerke, and we'll get a foul. Foul will be coming across here on Pelican Rapids. CJ will pick up the foul. That'll be his second. As this will be his second and the team's 5th. 7:07 left to play here in the opening half as the Hornets call out the offense here on the sideline with Beck Thorson, the 5'9" junior guard. Thorson will get this one in to Wiedrich. Wiedrich, jab step, leaves it. Mizigatis taking a couple of dribbles inside the paint. Able to turn, shot partially deflected. Good defense as Eisman gets his 3rd rebound. Eisman to Torres. Torres here at the left wing as Pelican Rapids leaves it right-handed side. Vikings work it. Now to Torres, back to a 23 on the shot clock. Torres rising from 16. Got it to go. Miguel Torres now with 8. That's a 4-point margin here in this first half of play as Henning gets into the front court quickly before, as this one will be off the cylinder, no good. And now for Pelican Rapids, they'll go with Grady Larson. Pelican brings in the front court. They leave it to the right-handed side. Bounce pass out in the interior. That'll go to Roysum. Roysum sees this one. Back to the top of the key as we reverse it to Torres. Torres here at the left wing, able to see this on the baseline. Larson's going to drive, kick to the right pocket. 3 ball is up, and 3 ball is in. Eisman with the triple, give Larson the assist, and Pelican Rapids leads it by 7. As the Hornets face their largest deficit of the contest here as they bring it into the front court. Hornets will see this one bounce past the high post. It'll go to Bushman, able to leave it right-handed side, and there's going to be a turnover on the way as CJ comes away with it. Turnover number 3 for the Hornets. Other side of the floor goes Eisman. Eisman on the baseline here gets walled off, up and over to Torres at the top of the key. 5:30 left to play. Deep three-pointer from the parking lot. Rattle it in. Oh, Miguel Torres now with 11 and a timeout on the floor. 4:26 left to play in the opening half. Pelican Rapids on a 10-0 run here on YourLiveVent.com.
Finally found the perfect car in racing blue. You even got them to throw in the LED fog lights for free. Auto Owners insures your car because some people never learn to parallel park. That's simple human sense.
River's Edge Insurance Agency, Halstead. 218-456-2172.
Keep going. More.
Timeout here brought to you in part by Freedom Fuel, as it's currently a 10-0 run on the way for Pelican Rapids here over the last 2 minutes and alongside 9 seconds on the scoreboard here at Freedom Fuel from both gas and diesel fuels at the pumps at Freedom Fuel on Highway 9 in Ada. Open 24 hours a day, 365 for your convenience at Freedom Fuel. 5:26 left to play in the first half. We'll see if this run continues, or can Henning able to see this one and get a couple of field goals here in their own right. Mizagatis looking for a teammate, able to spin. Shot from 10 feet is up and in. Kale now with the second field goal. He's got 5, and Henning back on the board, back with an 8. CJ in the front court here as Faye will drive, looking for a teammate. This one goes left wing to Eisman. Eisman will handle it now, man pressure defense with Thorson. Under 5 minutes to play here in the opening half. Pick and roll opportunity, Larson drive kick. Right-handed side as this one eventually ends up in the hands of Torres. Torres, look at him, go to the paint with a little Johnny English for 2. Oh, Torres with a baker's dozen. 28-18, excuse me, is now for the Hornets. They will see this one with Despard. Ryan, ankle cross, good move, gets into a jumper, 3-pointers up and off the backboard on a Saturday late afternoon. That's stealing money. Now to 7. Pelican with a jab step, nothing there as they give it back up top to Eisman as we reverse it to the right wing. With it, here's Faye. Able to find a teammate there from Royson, but better hands defensively here for Henning as they go up the other side of the floor. Off the window, good for 2. Despard able to finish with the 2 points. And all of a sudden now it's a little 5-0 run here for the Hornets. Pelican left-handed side, Torres taking the screen. Torres probing to the left baseline, uses up that dribble as asking for a timeout here, and they will be granted a timeout here for Torres with 3:50 left to play in half number 1. 28-23 on the Lakes Community Cooperative scoreboard.
Hi, we're Jim and Bernie Berkemeyer, and we're inviting you on a holiday vacations tour. Join us on a Montreal, Quebec City, and the Canadian Maritimes tour July 30th to August 9th. Experience picturesque small towns, as well as the historic cities along the Atlantic coast, as we use roads and rails on this Canadian adventure. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword RJ, to request a brochure, to watch a travel show, and to book this tour.
Able to see this one here on yourliveevent.com. 28-23. Pelican Rapids over Henning here at 3:49 left to play in the opening half. Chase Miller, Chris Crick with you here for this contest. Brady Siebels will be taking over in the next game with Detroit Lakes and Fargo Davies. Then we'll get to our nightcap later tonight at around 8 o'clock, the opening tip, with the Moorhead Spuds and the Hawks of West Fargo. Horace. Pelican Rapids right-handed side, and this will be an illegal screen as Sadiq was never set. As Farrell will pick up the foul, his second, team 6th. So if you're Henning right now, you got to take advantage of it. Have that downhill aggressive defense and see if you can get to the free throw line and maybe convert on a little bit of a 1-and-1 opportunity. As Henning in the front court, we'll see it with Bierke. Bierke with the bounce pass, left-handed side to Mizagatis. As Mizagatis, this one, oh, tough shot, his best Dirk Nowitzki-esque impersonation. He's got 7. Able to spin and also create a little separation. It's back to a one-possession game. Torres to the left wing, open. Here goes Larson, wide open. 3, yes, sir. Grady Larson now with 7. And a quick answer here for Pelican Rapids. Henning front court. Mizagatis crossing over left to right inside the paint. Little shot fake, got a man up in the air. Mizagatis is starting to feel it now as Kale's got 9. Pelican Rapids with Eisman here. Leaves it near side to Torres. Bounce pass. This one will go to Welsh. Welsh with a jab step, taking a couple of dribbles inside the paint. Welsh off the window. There's a foul, and Jack will head to the line to shoot 2. First free throw attempt upcoming for the Vikings. Foul assessed here on Todd Bierke. That'll be his first, the team's 3rd for the Hornets. As we've seen just one free throw combined in the opening half between these two teams. Free throw attempt is up and good. Substitution into the contest as Bushman returns here for the senior guard. Is checking out here will be Andrew Suki, the 6'5 senior forward, after a little run after the timeout. Free throw attempt here for Welsh is also up and in. He's got 6. Pelican Rapids leads it by 6. Hornets right wing to Bushman, back up top now to Despard to the high post as this one goes to Todd Bierke, and that's airmailed to the baseline. Turnover here on the Hornets as it'll be their 4th. Minnesota high school basketball here in this one. Then our last two games will feature a squad from Minnesota against a team from North Dakota to put a bow on our coverage of the 2025 Buffalo Wild Wings Cobber Winter Classic. High post touch to Torres. Torres here at the high post taking a screen from Welsh. Torres taking a couple of dribbles, looking for a teammate, able to spin. Jumper from 14 feet is no good. Rebound here, and eventually Mizagatis will come away with it as Bushman got a little friendly fire. Mizagatis looking for the aforementioned Bushman. Bushman able to reverse it, left-handed side, rising, three-pointers up and in. Ryan Despard with his second made triple. And don't look now, the Hornets are back within three. Welsh drive, hanging, almost got the flush to go. A rebound will go to Mizagatis. Up the floor, the other side goes Bushman. Bushman sees it, and he gets fouled. Eisman will pick up the foul, his first, team seventh, and 2 free throws upcoming here for the Hornets. Bushman to the free throw line to shoot 2. 4 players in the scoring column so far for the 6th-rated team in the state in Minnesota here for the Hornets. Bushman free throw attempt will go short. See a substitution into the game. Here for both teams making their way through. Free throw opportunity number 2 on the way is good. So Bushman able to split the pair. More importantly, from the Hornets' perspective, back within 2. As number 2 for Pelican Rapids, Eisman gives this one to Torres. A little give and go action. Almost like a flare screen here for Torres. Now we'll take the screen from teammate in Welsh, leaving this one off to the left-handed side as phase back into the game. Ball will go on the interior for Larson. Larson able to spin his way high off the window for 2. Grady Larson now with 9. 75 seconds here in the opening half on YourLiveEvent.com. It's the Cobber Classic and a very entertaining day of basketball so far through 4 games, and this one looks to be equally as entertaining. Mizagatis, little jab step, able to spin inside the paint. Turnaround jumper from 12 feet, no. Rebound tapped down the interior as Despard looking to come away with it. Then we have a jump, and the arrow will stay with Henning. As Detroit Lakes and Fargo Davies await the conclusion of this contest to get back on the floor for the Eagles and alongside with the Lakers here a little bit later on tonight. As for the Hornets, Bushman will inbound this on the baseline as he does. Right pocket 3 coming by Despard, no, and this gets batted out of bounds. As Mizagatis will be making his way. As a foul will be coming here on Pelican Rapids. This will be their 8th, and we'll see an opportunity here for Mizagatis. Free throw attempt is up and good. As they're assessing to make sure who had the foul, and this one will be on Pelican. And this will be assessed here on CJ, his 3rd. Free throw attempt by Mizagatis is up and in. Able to get a couple of points on the way here for the Hornets. 11 points here for Mizagatis as Henning back within 2. Pelican Rapids here with Eisman leaves this one off as this will go to Hovland. Hovland back up top to Welsh as reverse it right wing to Torres. Torres gives the ball up top to Larson. Larson one dribble, leaves it left-handed side as he'll get the ball back. Left pocket triple coming off the rim, no good. Rebound tossed around for it. Eventually it'll be Hornets basketball. Last out of bounds here on the way for Miguel Torres. As Zach Wiedrich will check in on the way here for the Hornets. Henning will see this one, and they can take the final shot of the half for a chance to tie or take the lead going into the second. Mizagatis to Bierke. Bierke here at the Concordia Cobber emblem at center court. Taking a dribble here. If the Vikings foul, it will be a 1-and-1. Hard dribble here for Wiedrich. As it goes back now to Bierke. Bierke with 5 seconds. Bierke with 3. Bierke to Mizagatis. Dribble pullback for the lead at the half. Will go long, and that's how we'll end this first half of play. It's the Vikings and the Hornets here with Pelican Rapids 35 and Henning has 33. We're back with our halftime show coming up on YourLiveVent.com.
Upgrade your toolbox and tackle any project with the latest from Ada Building Center, LLC. They've added a massive 24-foot Diablo display filled with everything you need, brand new to the store. From circular saw blades to framing blades and metal drilling solutions and diamond cutting concrete blades, Diablo has it all. Need fine finish or general purpose wood blades? High-performance crew driving bits? They've got you covered. Stop by Ada Building Center, LLC, Highway 200 East Edge in Ada, and see the Diablo difference for yourself. Your next project starts here.
Linforce Agency and Auto Owners Insurance care about the success of our local communities, businesses, and farms. We are cheering right alongside you for area students, athletes, and their achievements. We're here to celebrate your milestones and are with you through the unexpected. Our team of insurance agents is committed to helping you find a policy that fits your needs. At any of our locations, we will work with you to ensure that you and those you care about most are protected. Give us a call today at 218-435-6585 and check out our website at linforceagency.com.
Today's gonna be a busy one, so make sure to have an extra juice box with me, just in case. Today's gonna be filled with so many fun adventures and new friends, so many new things to learn and new worlds to explore. There'll be reading, writing, math, science, social studies, art, music, library, and Fayed. I mean, it's a lot, but it's cool. We're big kids now. We got this. Pelican Rapids, a place we all belong.
Lakes Community Co-op takes pride in providing complete customer satisfaction as they serve their local communities with the necessary products and services for farms, businesses, and individuals. Energy solutions, feed, milk, C-stores, meat market, motel, car wash, HVAC, natural gas. Visit your neighborhood Lakes Community Co-op location for them to meet your needs or learn more at lakescommunitycoop.com.
Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
Tired of feeling anxious stepping in and out of your tub? This is Gina, the owner of Style Safe. We're a locally owned company that specializes in tub-to-shower conversions, walk-in tubs, stair lifts, and ramps. Since opening in 2010, we've helped thousands of people maintain independence. Call Style Safe now for a free estimate within 200 miles of Fargo and get $1,000 off on a tub-to-shower conversion. Experience comfort and confidence at home with Style Safe. 701-356-5090.
Back at the half year, brought to you in part by our friends at Linford's Insurance Agency with locations in Fosston, Bagley, Clearbrook, Monoman, Fertile, and Ada. Check out your local and closest nearest agency or simply go to linfordsinsurance.com. At the half, 35-33, Pelican Rapids with a lead by 2 points here for the Vikings. Individually and team numbers go like this. First, we'll go on the team side. 10 rebounds here for the Vikings, who are 2 of 2 from the free throw line. 5 players in the scoring column, 4 threes with 2 turnovers for Henning and the Hornets. As the Hornets will see this one here with 5 players in the scoring column here for the Hornets. They're 4 of 5 from the free throw line, 3 threes, 9 rebounds with 4 turnovers. For the Vikings, 13 points for Miguel Torres with a made 3. 9 points here for Grady Larson with 3 rebounds, also with a 3. 6 points for Jack Walsh, who's 2 of 2 from the stripe. 4 points for Roysum and 3 points for Eisman here for Pelican Rapids. While for the Hornets of Henning, currently with 11 points for Kale Mizagatis, who's 2 of 2 from the free throw line, a made triple and 5 rebounds. Mizagatis with 11 points, 5 boards. 9 points here for Bierke with 1 of 1 from the stripe. 8 points for Ryan Despard with 2 made threes. 4 points here for Wiedrich and a point for Dawson Bushman as well. At the half again, Pelican Rapids with the lead with 13 points for Miguel Torres, while for the Hornets led by Mizagatis with 11 points. Take a quick break. When we come back, we'll recap what happened earlier in the day and let you know what's coming up next here on YourLiveVet.com.
You've seen him around at the game and at the cafe. That's Ryan from Taupe Insurance, your man about town and your go-to guy for coverage that fits. From farm, crop, home, auto, and more. Ryan knows Castleton because he lives it just like you with the service you expect. That's Taupe Insurance in Castleton with over 25 years of experience. Visit with Taupe Insurance today about a quote or review of your policies at their office in Castleton or call 701-347-4045.
West Main Pizza is now serving you from both Ada and Dilworth. The tradition of West Main Pizza continues after 30 years in Ada, and the Rail District location is now open in Dilworth. When you're in town or driving through the area, visit West Main Pizza. For specials, visit West Main Pizza Ada and Rail District Dilworth Facebook page. Both locations open daily at 11 a.m., serving the West Main Pizza menu items you enjoy. West Main Pizza, Ada, and the Rail District in Dilworth. Both are open to serve you daily.
Stay up to date all year long with your live event from our social platforms with X, Facebook, and YouTube. From the latest coaches show to watch game broadcasts back on demand from earlier in the season. Search your live event on YouTube and hit subscribe.
Outside the three-point arc. Pick and pop here with Spaeth into the left side corner. Three, good.
For the complete and most up-to-date schedule throughout the year, head to our website at yourliveevent.com.
Lakes Community Co-op Feed Division carries a wide variety of products, from bagged feeds to livestock equipment, bulk custom feeds, and they can assist you with all your farm and ranch needs with on-farm analysis for ration balancing, problem solving, and feed mixing. Lakes Community Co-op can help your bottom line with controlled feed costs and maximum production. For more information on the Lakes Community Co-op Feed Division, visit lakescommunitycoop.com.
High school basketball continues here on YourLiveEvent.com on our Linford's Insurance Agency halftime show. Chase Miller alongside Chris Krink with you here after we take a look at what happened earlier today and preview games to come. First, we'll go over games to come here as slated for a 6:30 tip. It's Detroit Lakes and Fargo Davies between the Lakers and the Eagles. Then at 8:15, it's the Moorhead Spuds against West Fargo, the Horace Hawks. Those are scheduled tip times, but we're currently running a little bit ahead of pace as it stands right now, but we'll see if that continues here in a tight contest between the Hornets and the Vikings. Earlier today, Fargo Oak Grove opened it up with a win over Barnesville, 85-74. Ryder Soper with 20 points in the win for the Grovers. Breckenridge down Underwood, 69-61. Cooper Roberts with a double-double of 17 points and 11 rebounds. St. Peter gets by Central Cass, 90-71, as Owen Potts had 18 points in the win for St. Peter. And then from there, Perm gets by Park Christian, 56-54, as Cypress Thiel had 19 points in the win for the Perm Yellow Jackets. At the half again on our Linford's Insurance Agency halftime show, leading the floor is Miguel Torres with 13 points, while for Henning, the Hornets, they are led by Mr. Kale Mizagatis with 11 points. We'll take a quick break and we come back. Second half action, that's next here from Memorial Auditorium.
If you're thinking about updating your bathroom or kitchen, don't wait until the last minute. Planning is key. At Ada Building Center LLC on Highway 200 East Edge in Ada, you can check out the brand new displays with the latest in cabinets, countertops, and floor coverings. The Ada Building Center LLC team will guide you through designs and help you secure trusted contractors for the job. Stop today and start planning your remodel. 218-784-3661 or visit adabuildingcenter.com. Ada Building Center, your project starts here.
Winter is coming. Are you ready? At Agassi Sales, we'll help you build the snow removal fleet you need now. With Hyundai Construction Equipment Snow Lease Program, you'll get flexible financing, low monthly rates, and even the option of 6 months on, 6 months off. Plus, every machine is backed by our certified service department. Call Agassi Sales at 888-836-4029 or visit AgassiSales.com. Agassi Sales, your partner for power and reliability.
Come back here from Memorial Auditorium. I'd like to thank all of our sponsors, including our pre- and post-game sponsor. Don't get as much the pregame just with the minutia of a smaller pregame show with going on consecutive games here, but that is Rivers Edge Insurance. At Rivers Edge Insurance Agency, they can coach you with your best insurance package from family to business with Rivers Edge Insurance Agency in Halstead. For your insurance requests, call 218-456-2172. That's 456-2172. And make sure you stay tuned to our post-game show where we'll get to our Rivers Edge Insurance Agency post-game interview with a member of the victorious team. Pelican Rapids 35, Henning 33 here as we go to the second half of play. Pelican in their white attire with the orange numerals and lettering, while the Henning Hornets will get a steal to open things up in their black attire, and then they'll give it right back here with Bushman heading across the front in cursive. So after only 7 turnovers combined in the first half, able to see 2 turnovers off the opening 4 seconds here as the Vikings will bring this one into the front court as they handle it with Eisman. Eisman goes between the legs, couple of dribbles here. Ball fake, leaves it up top to Larson, reverse it to Torres. Torres at the left wing, he's going to drive hard on the inside from the left block, and a good hand by Bierke. Bierke wants to work with it in transition, looking for a teammate to Mizagatis, scored it there by the 6'8 Welsh. Mizagatis looking to drive, dribble, pullback, jumper from the free throw line, got it to go. Mizagatis with 13 points, and we're tied at 35. Pelican Rapids, left-handed side. Here goes Eisman. Eisman's going to attack the paint, able to reverse pivot. Left-handed side, Larson up top, reverse it now to Torres. Torres with Welsh. Welsh looking for a teammate. Torres just kind of stuck put, and Welsh was thinking he was going to continue to cut towards the rim. And turnover here for Pelican Rapids, their 4th. They had just 2 in the opening 18 minutes. Henning with Mizagatis. We'll see this in the front court. Mizagatis taking a couple of hard dribbles, driving kick, right pocket, 3, ball is up off the iron, no good there by Desport. A one-handed rebound from Jack Welsh. Ball goes up the floor near side for the Vikings. Eisman to Torres here as they reverse it to Hovland. Hovland on the interior, Welsh with a big jab step, double team comes open. Hovland left of the key, 3-pointers up off the rim, no good, and the Hornets will get the rebound. Todd Bierke with his 3rd board of the game. Mizagatis in the front court now taking the screen. They'll go underneath it. College range triple is up and swirls on in. Mizagatis now with 16 points. And Henning takes a 3-point advantage. Eisman left-handed side of Torres. Torres will take it, looking for the answer 3. That's going to be off the heel of the rim, no good. Mizagatis working on a double-double, his 6th rebound. Look at Mizagatis, cross ones, cross tries to the paint, high off the window, and count it! Oh, what a continuation move here for Mizagatis. 18 points, and he hits one high off the window, and he gets the and one to go. 40-35 here in this one for the Hornets. Foul will be assessed on Eisman, his 2nd, team's 1st the second half, but right now it's a 7-0 run here by Mizagatis and the Hornets to take a 5-point lead 2 minutes in here into the second half. Larson with a couple of dribbles, hands this one off now to Eisman, right-hand side to Welsh. Welsh will see it, able to spin, nice move, and count it in his own world. Jack Welsh with the answer, he's got 8. 40-37 here on YourLiveEvent.com. Foul will be on Bierke, his 2nd. Free throw is up and free throw is in here for the club as we work with it the other side of the floor. Able to see this one here for Henning. The Hornets will see it with Bierke. Hands this one off to Mizagatis. Able to spin, shoot, shot, no. Rebound gets tapped out a couple of times, and eventually in the hands of Pelican Rapids here with Eisman. That'll be his 4th rebound of the game. Hovland will see this one. Now to Eisman, reverse it to Torres. Torres with the jab step takes the ball screen out to the baseline. Torres works with it, looking for the reversal scoop for 2. Torres with 15 points and a nice move at that. We're tied at 40. So a little 7-0 run matched by a mini 5-0 run now. 3 minutes into this second half. Mizagatis at the high post, able to spin. Shot fake, turnaround jumper is up and got it to go. Smooth as silk. Mizagatis now with 20. Pelican Rapids front court, they give it to Welsh. Welsh takes a hard dribble inside the paint to Hovland. Extra find to Torres. Torres will handle the ball now for the Vikings. Able to spin into a double. Welsh for the lead. Right wing three is up and off the lip of the rim. No good. Rebound to the Hornets, and eventually Mizagatis will see this go up the floor to Despot as he will work his way with a little shovel pass to Wiedrich. Wiedrich looking backdoor on the cut. Nothing there to Mizagatis. Mizagatis able to spin inside the paint. Drive kick open. Wiedrich three. Book it. Zach with the triple. He's got 7, and the Hornets are indeed stinging here in the second half. 45-40 with 14:10 left to play here on the Lakes Community Cooperative scoreboard. Vikings teardropper inside for 2. Heisman now with 5. 45-42. This one has been an entertaining contest here this early evening. Mizagatis able to spin on the interior. No, able to get the rebound. Nice little shovel off the window for 2 here for Despard. Despard gets into double digits. He has 10. And it's a battle of 2 ranked teams here in the state of Minnesota in Class A. Welsh right wing, little shot fake here. Welsh driving kick. Hovland able to reverse it to Torres. Torres will handle the basketball here on the inside. Larson finds a streaking Welsh with the slam. Jack Welsh now with 11. 47-44, 13:20 to play here in the second half. Mizagatis front court near sideline. That'll go to Bierke. Bierke at the right wing finds a cutting teammate, but a turnover here on the Hornets. They're 6 of the contest. Welsh will slow it up here as Pelican Rapids with Torres gives it back to Welsh inside Larson. Larson able to spin on the interior, throws it up off the window, can't get it to go. Wiedrich with the rebound. Pelican Rapids was looking for a foul, nothing granted. 1 foul each here in this second half of play for both teams. Bierke top of the key for the Hornets. As Bierke taking a dribble to the high post. As this one works with Despard, hands this one off to Mizagatis. Mizagatis bounce pass on the inside. Welsh able to reject it. A jump on the arrow will stay here with the Hornets. As Farah will check back in. Also able to see CJ back into the game with Faye, and then able to return as well will be Roysum here for Pelican Rapids. While for the Henning Hornets, they haven't gone too far deep in their bench. Beck Thorson will check in. I'm going to talk it back over here to see if they get, in terms of the possession, on where it should be on the shot clock right now as it stands at 12 seconds. Hornets to inbound the basketball here with Mizagatis as they give it now to Despard. This one will be batted out of bounds, and it will remain Hornets basketball. 47-44. Coming up, we'll get to our Benedictine Care Community Game Summary, our American Federal Bank star of the game. That and more to come here a little bit later on tonight here in this one. Mizagatis will inbound it as they give it right-handed side to Despard. Back to Mizagatis here with 4 seconds on the shot clock. Able to spin on Walsh, gives it off with 2 seconds. Dribble, pullback 3 to beat the horn is up. Off the iron, no good, nearly got it. Welsh with the 3rd rebound. You heard a little oohs and ahs here inside Memorial Auditorium if that would have dropped. Torres with it, sees it near sideline. Bounce pass goes to Welsh. Welsh at the high post looking to spin. Welsh with the left hand off the window, no. Put back attempt by Roysum as eventually goes to Mizagatis. He's got his 9th rebound of the game as the Hornets in the front court lead it by 3. Hornets able to spin, turnaround jumper is up and in. Mizagatis now with 22 points, 11 in the first half and 11 as well in the second half. Torres at the left wing, taking the screen. Torres able to skip this one. Farah, right pocket, 3-pointers up off the iron, no. Rebound will come on the inside, and Kale has his double-double. Mizagatis, college range triple in transition. Book it. Mizagatis now with 25. Stop, pop, and drop. And it's a timeout on the floor. 52-44, 11-17 left to play on the Lakes Community Cooperative scoreboard. The Hornets lead it by 8.
Treat yourself to a great career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Team up with quality people making quality products. Full-time and year-round in a stable business. With great pay and benefits including time off available from day one. American Crystal Sugar Company invests in you to promote your continued growth and career advancement. Grow your career, doing your best work within the world's best beet sugar company. Apply online today at AmericanCrystalCareers.com.
This is Drew Ness, your local ag business banker at American Federal Bank in Ada. Over my nearly 2-decade career, I've prided myself on being a relationship lender, listening to my customers, and providing custom-tailored solutions based on their financial goals. With true local decision-making done right here in the Red River Valley, you can be sure American Federal Bank will be with you every step of the way. Call 784-7121 or stop by the office and visit with me, Drew Ness, your local experienced ag business banker at American Federal Bank in Ada, member FDIC.
Time on the floor brought to you in part by Freedom Fuel, open 24/7, 365, a quick convenience store in Ada, Minnesota, located on Highway 9. Look for the big American flag at Freedom Fuel. So after the timeout here, Pelican Rapids with their largest deficit of the game here at 8 points. At one time, it was a 26-16 lead for Pelican Rapids in the first half. Henning has able to erase that and some here throughout the course of the contest. Torres has been quiet in the second half after 13 in the first 18 minutes. Just one field goal here in the next part of the second half, as there's a three-pointer for Farah. This one will be off the mark, no good. Rebound coming down for Mizigatis. Mizigatis will leave it to the right pocket. Three-pointer for the Hornets. Swirl it on in. And Henning with Mr. Beck Thorson with the triple. 4 3-pointers here for the Hornets in the second half, 7 in the game. Welsh at the left wing, taking a couple hard dribbles, able to spin with the left hand off the window, and a foul upcoming. Bierke will pick up the foul, his third, team second, and free throws on the way here for Pelican Rapids. As you see Jack Welsh to the free throw line, he's got 11 points in the game. Couple of rebounds as well, as Pelican looking to get off that 44-point number right now as it stands. Free throw is up and good. Substitution into the game as Eisman will return here for the Vikings. Well, for Henning and the Hornets, they'll make a substitution here with Dawson Bushman. Free throw attempt number 2. Is up, and this one is off the mark. No good. Good rebound on the inside here for the Hornets, as that'll come down for Mizigatis. 55-45 as Henning trying to see if they can win the next couple of minutes here. Then you can start playing a little clock game later on. Mizigatis teardropper short. Rebound coming out of nowhere like a bullet there was Thorson. Gets the rebound and extra chance and second chance points. Despard with the triple. He's got 13. Other side, Farah gonna drive and he gets fouled, as Sadiq will head to the free throw line to shoot 2. 10:03 left to play, and if you're Pelican Rapids right now, just looking to get something to go through the cylinder in the old score, gonna stop and see if that can matriculate into a run. Still a lot of time to play here with 10:03 left, but if the next 3 to 4 minutes is going to be won, and we'll have a violation here by Farah after getting the ball, so no free throw attempts. The 5'11 senior will get a second crack at it now after going across the free throw line on the first attempt. Free throw is up, and that was one off the side of the rim, no good. Rebound for Mizigatis. 13 points, or 13 rebounds, 25 points for Kale. As Henning with Despard here. Jumper from 15 is up and in. Despard now with 15 points. Ryan, have yourself a contest. Vikings left wing with Eisman. Back up top, Welsh looking to reverse it here as they go to Farah. Farah with the fake to Welsh, able to attack the paint open. Here goes CJ, three-pointers up and good. Well, for Pelican Rapids, their first 3 of the half, their 5th of the game, and Pelican Rapids needed that as they're back within 12. Henning left in inside. Mizigatis to the top. As for the Hornets, Mizigatis goes between the legs, and this one will be a pass as it works around the horn Back to the left-handed side goes to Kale. Mizigatis jumper, partially blocked potentially there by Welsh. Rebound, but going out of bounds, and it'll be a foul on the way here for Eisman. His third, team second. And we'll see this on the baseline here for the Hornets. As for Pelican Rapids, with Torres will check in to the contest, also with Grady Larson. Those two players had 22 points combined in the first half. They have just 2 here in the second. Part of the reason why as well that Henning is currently where they're at right now is there's going to be another foul. This one will be on the floor, and if it's back on Eisman, he'll pick up his 4th. And it will be. So Eisman with his 4th. That'll be the team's 3rd, and we got 3 fouls apiece between these two clubs here in the second half. Able to handle this one now for the Hornets. Mizigatis off the window, can't get it to go. Ball gets tapped out of bounds, and eventually it'll make its way towards Pelican Rapids. As we'll center it up here with the Vikings to make a substitution as Tate Marich will check into the game. Well, for Henning, they'll also see Bierke back into the contest. For the Hornets, they've just played with 7 here today for Coach Randy. Well, for Pelican Rapids, going a little bit deeper in the bench now as they've seen 9 guys come into the contest. So Vikings trying to see if they can get a little 5-0-6-0 run brewing, cut this deficit down to 8, if not a little bit more. As Tate will see this up top to Larson. Larson going to make his way, looking for a teammate back cut, nothing is there. CJ will handle it now, able to reverse. Looking for Larson with a good cut off the window for 2. Nice back cut by Grady Larson. He's got 11. Back to a 10-point contest on that Lakes Community Cooperative scoreboard. Henning. Mizigatis will see this now to Bierke. Bierke will handle it up top for the Hornets. High post touch. Mizigatis able to get inside the paint, goes through a double team. Right pocket 3 is up, and the right pocket 3 is in. Thorson with the second triple of the half. 6 threes in the half here for Henning as a team. But will go on the inside, and this eventually is a steal as Despard will come away with it. Despard here at the top. Mizigatis will handle it now for the senior and gives it to Bierke. 6'3" junior Bierke, bounce pass. Mizigatis, jumper from 13, rattling off, no good. And a rebound here to Grady Larson, his 4th. Up the near sideline is Torres. Torres going to make his way, looking to spin. Little control. Can't get the rebound here for Pelican Rapids. Eventually they do on the second, but then it's ripped away by Despard. Other side here for Henning. Another 2 minutes, you can start talking about that clock game with where the score stands right now. Left-handed layup, can't get it to go. Rebound here for Tate. Vikings looking to see if they can put one through the cylinder. And this will be a foul on the way for Beck Thorson, his 1st and the team's 4th here. As they'll see it on the baseline. Game that's just about an hour old here today on YourLiveEvent.com. 7:06 left to play in the second half, 63-50, as the Vikings here with Fay will inbound the basketball. Goes to Welsh, gives it now to Torres, off the stagger 3, rim rattle and roll on in there. Torres, now with 18, his second made triple, as you'll see it for the Hornets. 3 timeouts remaining for both clubs. Henning with Mizigatis to the right-handed side. This will go Despard back up top. Thorson, couple 3-pointers here in the half, will handle the rock. As the Hornets making their way through to the right. Here goes Wiedrich. Nice spin move on the inside for Zach. He's got 9 points and 3 rebounds. Torres, left wing. This pass goes to Welsh. Now to Torres here. Torres taking a couple of hard dribbles. Double team coming, and an arrow will stay with the Vikings. 6:20 left to play in the second half, 65-53. As the Vikings right now trailing it here against Henning. Pelican Rapids with Torres will get the ball on the drive. Left-handed layup, can't get it to go. Mizigatis will see this one. Goes off of a shoe, and it'll be off a Kale shoe here. Turnover, that'll be their 7th. Scheduled for a 6:30 tip. We'll see how close it is to that with Detroit Lakes and Fargo Davies. And then the nightcap will be the Moorhead Spuds and West Fargo Horace the Hawks, and we get a timeout on the floor. We'll break as well. 6:11 left to play in the game on your live event.
This is about our future.
A future that starts with us.
A future that starts today.
And we'll do it
Together. We realize that in order to make a difference,
we need to embrace our differences.
Because it's our differences
that drives our greatness. And it all starts here.
A place where we can be part of a team, part of a dream.
And given the tools to pursue the unseen.
A place that we all belong.
And we all belong
here.
I'm Molly, and I have lived here a little over 3 years now. I like the open spaces here and being able to go in and out. I like the fact that I don't have stairs or elevators. I just have most everything that I need close at hand.
Timeout on the floor brought to you in part by Freedom Fuel here in Ada at Freedom Fuel. Don't forget that they got a pet car wash at Freedom Fuel from both gas and diesel fuels at the pumps on Highway 9 in Ada, open 24 hours. As we get you set for 6 minutes and 11 seconds here of more high school basketball still to come, we'll get to our Halstead Telephone Company post-game connection, our Agassi Precision Egg Play the Game. That and more coming at you a little bit later on tonight here after the conclusion of this one, and we'll hear from a member of the winning team. Welsh, top of the key. Welsh will see this one, going to attack. Looks for it, right wing. Eisman back up top to Torres, able to reverse it now left wing. Gets the ball right back for Torres here. Taking the ball screen, right-handed side jumper for three is up, in and out, no good. A rebound here on the way for Mizagatis, and then we'll get a flop warning here on the way for Welsh. So this will be a flop warning on the way for Pelican Rapids. And if you're Henning right now, again, you can start really starting to minimize the possessions in this game. Up by 12, taking care of the rock. Even if you don't score, 35 seconds comes off the clock, and you can really start shrinking it here against the Vikings. Well, if you're Pelican Rapids, the question becomes, when do you start having a little half-court trample, four-court pressure defense right now? Hornets, right wing. They will see this one here in the hands of Wiedrich. Back up top to Mizagatis. He will make his way to the paint. Right-handed scoop for two. Mizagatis now with 27 here for the Hornets. Vikings looking to give it to Welsh. Double team coming. Welsh lost it for a moment. Regains the possession as it's still loose. Then the Hornets will come away with it, as they had a double into a triple team. Ball out of bounds, and it'll stay here with Pelican Rapids. As we'll see a substitution quickly back into the game here is Grady Larson, as they'll handle it now for Torres on the baseline. Torres will see this to Larson up top. Larson gives it to Torres. Torres jumper inside. Got it to go. Third field goal of the half here for Torres. He's got 17. Make that 20 in the game. 67-55. Henning right now. Mizagatis will give it to Bierke. Bierke using up that dribble up top to Despard. Despard with a little shot fake. Looking back door on a cut, nothing is there. Despard ripping this one through on the handoff as it'll go to Bushman. Now with 9 seconds on the shot clock, Mizagatis going one-on-one with Torres. Deep three from the college range, off the iron, no. Rebound here on the inside for Larson. Grady with his fifth board of the game, as the Vikings will give it to Torres here. Hornets switch defensively. Welsh bounce pass, gets the ball right wing, looking for it on a little flare. Here goes Torres, extra fine left pocket, three-pointer is up, and it's off the mark, no good. After the attempt there by Eisman, rebound, and eventually we'll get a jump ball, and the arrow will go towards Henning. Substitution in the game as CJ checks back in for Pelican Rapids. As for the Hornets, Despard, he will inbound the ball, and now for Thorson, he will check in for Wiedrich. And we just asked the question, when do you start chasing the game a little bit? And John Gollinsrud said right now at the 4:10 mark, down by 12. Trying to see if they can get to a half-court trap here and possibly a steal. Next jump ball now will favor the Vikings. Other side of the floor, here goes Bierke. Bierke to left wing, Despard, and a timeout here for Henning. We'll break with him at the 4-minute mark here on the Lakes Community Cooperative scoreboard. Henning with the ball up by 12.
Lakes Community Co-op Feed Division carries a wide variety of products, from bagged feeds to livestock equipment, bulk custom feeds, and they can assist you with all your farm and ranch needs with on-farm analysis for ration balancing, problem solving, and feed mixing. Lakes Community Co-op can help your bottom line with controlled feed costs and maximum production. For more information on the Lakes Community Co-op Feed Division, visit lakescommunitycoop.com.
Tired of feeling anxious stepping in and out of your tub? This is Gina, the owner of Style Safe. We're a locally owned company that specializes in tub-to-shower conversions, walk-in tubs, stair lifts, and ramps. Since opening in 2010, we've helped thousands of people maintain independence. Call Style Safe now for a free estimate within 200 miles of Fargo and get $1,000 off on a tub-to-shower conversion. Experience comfort and confidence at home with Style Safe. 701-356-5090.
On the Lakes Community Cooperative scoreboard, lakescommunitycoop.com, energy solutions to C-stores, meat markets, and more, all at Lakes Community Co-op. 4 minutes left to play here in the second half, 67-55. Chase Miller alongside Chris Crick with you here in this contest. Thanks so much for tuning in to high school boys basketball here today. Coming up, Brady Siebels will have the call of Fargo Davies and Detroit Lakes. That one is on deck. Henning inbounding it with Bierke here. Bierke, guarded by Welsh, looks for a teammate as they handle this one. Mizagatis will spin hard, paint off the window, and count it on the continuation. Mizagatis now with 29, a chance to make it 30 at the line. Foul will be assessed here on CJ, his fourth and team's fourth. As Faye will pick up the foul. As for the Henning Hornets, Wiedrich will quickly check in. Mizagatis putting up absurd numbers right now, 29 points and 15 rebounds. Free throw is up, now make it 30 points. That was the Henning Hornets up by 15 with 3:40 left to play. And pretty much from a Vikings perspective, a lot of things got to go right here, particularly on this possession. See if he can get a made field goal. Larson going to attack the paint, hanging, shooting, and scoring. Larson with 13. So you got a quick bucket there, but if you're the Hornets by 13, just looking to take care of the ball right now as the Vikings really jump in the passing lanes. Trying to see if they can get a steal. Ball will go right wing, Wiedrich. Double team coming, Wiedrich into the baseline, finds a cutting teammate here. Able to see this one with Despard back up top, and a timeout on the way for the Hornets. 3:07 left to play in regulation. 14 seconds on the shot clock when we return. Hornets with the ball.
Buffalo Wild Wings, 2 entrees, 2 sides, and 2 drinks for $19.99? Deal that good makes me glad I brought a date.
Wow, B-Dubs pick 6 for $19.99? You sure know your way to a girl's heart.
Buffalo Wild Wings, 2 entrees, 2 sides, and 2 drinks for $19.99? Deal that good makes me glad I brought a date.
Wow, B-Dubs pick 6 for $19.99? You sure know your way to a girl's heart.
Time on the floor brought to you in part by Freedom Fuel. At Freedom Fuel in Ada, located on Highway 9, open 24 hours, 365. 70-57 is the score right now with just over 3 minutes to play. 4 fouls for both teams. 1 timeout remaining for Henning, while you have 2 timeouts remaining here for Pelican Rapids, as the Hornets will inbound the basketball here on the baseline with Despard. Mizagatis at the left wing, and there will be the foul here on the Vikings. Foul on the floor as this one will be tabbed here on Jack Welsh, his first, the team's 5th. That's for the Hornets with Ryan Despard will inbound this basketball as they see it now with Mizagatis. Farah on the guard here, and there's another foul as the Vikings trying to extend this scheme with a couple of fouls in consecutive order. As you see, Farah with his 3rd, the team's 6th. So the next one will put you in the bonus. To try to continue to extend this game a little bit from a Vikings perspective. If you can't get the steal, try to foul immediately. Well, the other side is when you try to do that, it leaves up some open areas. Amizigatis with 2, he's got 32. As Pelican Rapids here, we'll give it up top. Welsh driving kick. Farah on the baseline, back to Welsh. He'll rise, left wing 3 up and in. Jack Welsh with the triple. Able to see this now with 15 points here for Welsh. Henning in the front court, trying to get in the front court. There's a foul here on the Vikings. See a 1-and-1 opportunity. Foul will be assessed on number 1. Farrell will pick up the foul, his 4th and team 7th. Substitution as coming into the game will be Miguel Torres. Free throw here for Despard on the make one to get one. 15 points here in this contest for Ryan. Free throw on the way. Is up and good. Second free throw here for Ryan is short. Rebound gets tipped out eventually in the hands here of Larson, his 6th board of the game. Vikings left-handed side. Torres will see this one. Torres will wrap it around on the pass. It'll go to CJ back on the interior. Larson off the left block. No, Welsh will see it and a foul, as it will be Vikings basketball here. And we'll get free throws upcoming, or were they going to say it was in the act of coming down and maybe trying to pass? So the officials will talk it over here, and they'll give them 2 shots. Foul will be on the Hornets. Bjerke will pick up his 4th, team's 5th, and Jack Welsh heads to the free throw line to shoot 2. Free throw opportunities upcoming. That'll go long. As you see, Farah checking back into the game here for Torres. Free throw opportunity number 2 here for Welsh. Misses the first, misses the second. Rebound here on the way for Ryan Despard. Despard with a head of steam in the front court. Despard, right-handed scoop, can't get it to go. Rebound is going to be eventually won, though, here by Despard. As this one will go left-handed side. If you're Henning, you don't have to be in any hurry with where the clock is and where the lead is. Amizigatis taking a couple of dribbles, lost it. This one is still loose, and eventually a turnover here for the Hornets with Bushman. 8 turnover the game for Henning. As you see, coming back into the game now will be Miguel Torres. Pelican Rapids with Eisman here at the right of the key. Eisman taking a couple of dribbles. Left-handed side, Torres rising. 3-pointer is up. 3-pointer is going to be off the mark. Last touch here by the Hornets. As Pelican Rapids, particularly Torres, was seen if there was maybe some contact through the wrist and the arm to get some free throws, but nothing granted here by our officiating crew. Welsh will see it. There's a steal by Amizigatis, and he can just continue to work the clock a little bit here as they take care of the ball with Bushman. There's the foul with 1:27 to play. Foul will be here on Eisman, and he will foul out with his 5th and finish with 5 points in the contest. And we'll see it be the 8th team foul here, so we'll get a make one to get one opportunity, as checking in will be Hovland here for the Vikings. And also going to get another substitution as Torres will check out. As coming in the game here will be Farah. The free throw on the way for Amizigatis. 32 points in the game. Currently 3 of 4 from the free throw line with 15 rebounds. Free throw is good. With this result, the Hornets will improve to 6-0 on this season, as they will go to the Fergus Falls tournament next on the 29th and the 30th of December at Fergus Falls. Wahpeton and company at that tournament. This one swirls out. Rebound comes down to Pelican Rapids here for CJ. Well, for the Vikings, they will play Park Rapids on Monday, then at Frazee on Tuesday, and this is an illegal screen. Legal screen on the way here for Pelican Rapids. It'll be their second here on Welsh, team's 9th. So a lot more basketball to be had here for the Vikings. And after that, they got the Grovers on the 29th, hosting them as part of their holiday tournament. So 2 more games before we get to that Christmas break here from the Pelican Rapids perspective on that scheduling. Mizagatis looking to dribble this one out for the Hornets. Here comes a double team. Mizagatis will see this one now to Bushman. Bushman to Kale. Trying to work its way through. It's on the deck eventually. Despard will come up with it. Minute to play here in regulation. Vikings trying their best to get the steal. Hornets will work with it on the interior as they do. Couple of dribbles. Wiedrick. Mizagatis with 6 on the shot clock. Dribble pullback. 3-pointer is up and in. Why not? Have yourself a game and take a bow. Mizagatis with 36. 77-60 right now here for Henning. Welsh will work with it. The other side lost the basketball. And all that Henning needs to do right now is bring up the floor, and they will pick up a victory here in a hard-fought one at that here in Class A basketball. Your final after trailing by 2 at the half, taking the win 77-60 here. Able to have 44 points in the second half while holding Pelican Rapids to 25 points. On our Lakes Community Cooperative scoreboard, Henning with the 17-point win here for the Hornets as they will improve to 6-0 on the season. While for Pelican Rapids, they will drop to 4-1. Post-game show is coming up next here on YourLiveVent.com.
At Concordia, students come to be challenged. They come to impact the affairs of the world. They come to belong, to connect, to cheer each other on. They come to create. They come to lead. They come to learn, live boldly, make lifelong friends, and meet the challenges of a changing world. Turn your passion into purpose at Concordia College.
Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. Choosing the right bank for your financial needs can be challenging with the many choices available. Dakota Heritage Bank is pleased you're interested in knowing more about what they can do for you. The Dakota Heritage Bank community bank setting is a strong advantage they have over larger, less personal banks. Customers are more than account numbers, they are friends and neighbors. Working together, Dakota Heritage Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
As we come back on our post-game show here on YourLiveEvent.com, as we go now to our player interview, join us here, the senior guard, is Mr. Kale Mizagatis with us here with 36 points. Had yourself a really good second half with 25 points here. Just what was working for you in a double-double performance as well.
I just say, keep going. I didn't have my stuff early, missed a lot of shots early, and just kept going, kept at it, and eventually found myself there.
Able to handle it with Ryan Despard and also Todd Bierke. What'd you see from those two, particularly Todd, who had to guard a 6'8" Jack Welsh defensively here for a good portion of the game?
That was great to see. Both of them were super aggressive. I saw a lot of confidence in them tonight. They just found their stuff, and they worked their tail off on both ends of the floor. And they're both really big for us tonight.
As you go through in this, you're now 6-0 on the season. You got that Fergus Falls Holiday Tournament on 29th and the 30th. Biggest thing moving forward is what that you want to carry over for the Hornets?
Just the energy we brought today I think was great. We, believed in each other, and we just kept moving the ball, sharing the ball. I just want to keep seeing that confidence grow each game.
Able to see some skill moves here in this one. Dribble pullback. You got that Dirk Nowitzki-esque, a little fade away. Just take us through how you kind of work in the gym a little bit and what it means to able to get those moves in a game like this and convert as well offensively.
I consider myself sort of a bigger point guard, so got to find a way to use my size. I'm not the most athletic guy, so getting in the paint, getting on 2 feet, and just using my length to kind of shoot over the guys was something I kind of had to learn through AU and then just through growing every year. So,
hey, congratulations on the win. Happy holidays. Best of luck moving forward.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Again, Henning picks up the win here over Pelican Rapids. We'll take a quick break and continue on the postgame after this.
When you buy your propane from Lakes Community Co-op, you get the propane from the pro without the pain. The pro from Lakes Community Co-op starts with the service, monitoring systems, budget programs, online bill pay with additional services from Lakes Community Co-op. They set the tank, fill the tank, monitor and deliver propane as you need. Call 1-888-935-2281 to get propane to you from Lakes Community Co-op. For more information, visit lakescommunitycoop.com.
For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Local voices from local radio.
As we come back here in our post-game show on our Lakes Community Cooperative scoreboard, a 77-60 win here for Henning as we continue with more. And let's get to some of the particulars. First, we'll get to our American Federal star of the contest. And we're going to give that here defensively to Todd Bierke again. 9 points, 3 rebounds, scored all those points in the first half, but he did a really good job to at least make it difficult on the 6'8" Jack Welsh here, as Welsh did finish with 15 points for Pelican Rapids. But our star of the game is Todd Bierke here on the way for the Henning Hornets, brought to you in part by American Federal Bank in Ada. From there to our player of the game, we just heard from him, is Kale Mizigatis, able to finish with 36 points, 25 in the second half, 1, 2, and 3 for three-pointers, and he would also have a nice day at the free throw line, 4 of 6 with 15 rebounds on the way for Mizigatis. Again, 36 points is our player of the game, brought to you in part by Enbridge. Go to enbridge.com for career opportunities. Life takes energy. That is enbridge.com. From there, our Agassi feature precision egg play of the contest here for this one for the Hornets. Able to be tied at 40. They ballooned it to 52-44. But the one thing, when Pelican Rapids made a 10-0 run, able to be trailing 26-16, the Hornets came back and got it within 2 before the half. That was a difference in the game for the last about 5 minutes of the first half, to not let it separate to where it got to be down by 13, 14, or 15, but to reverse it and be just down by 2 points. That was the play of the contest here in this one. From the Hornets' perspective, brought to you in part by Agassi Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer in Hillsboro. Get ready for the upcoming spring planting season and see what they can do for you at planterdoc.com. That's planterdoc.com. And finally, our Benedictine Care game summary, and also our Holstead Telephone Company post-game connection. Our game summary goes like this. The Hornets, 36 points again for Mizigatis, 16 on the way for Ryan Despard, 9 points for Zach Wiedrich, and 9 points as well for Todd Bierke here in this one. 6 for Beck Thorson, and 1 here on the game for a Bushman as well. 33 points in the first half, 44 in the second half for the Hornets. While for Pelican Rapids, 20 points on the way for Miguel Torres with 2 made threes. 20 points here for Torres. 15 points for Jack Welsh with a handful of rebounds. 13 points, 6 boards here for Grady Larson. 5 points for Eisman and 3 points here for CJ. For Pelican Rapids, 35 points in the first half, 25 points in half number 2. That is our Benedictine Care Community game summary. When Ada was strength together, a trusted name in senior living. And to our Holstead Telephone Company post-game connection, the connection here, the three-point line. You get 10 of them for the Henning Hornets here in this one, while on the opposite side he had 7 of them here for Pelican Rapids. Our post-game connection brought to you in part by Holstead Telephone Company. Again, the three-point line, go to holsteadtel.com. Thank you to all of our sponsors, including our post-game interview sponsor with Rivers Edge Insurance as well in Ada. At Rivers Edge Insurance in Halstead. For your insurance, family, or business, get in contact with them at 456-2172. That's 456-2172. Henning picks up the win, now 6-0 on the season. Pelican Rapids drops to 4-1. Coming up, Brady Siebels will have the call for the Lakers and the Fargo Davies Eagles. That is next on your liveevent.com.